It's a new weekend. We're coming in with big energy. Of course, you know, hashtag trending is one-stop show that offers you social media. My name is Blessing Dixon, but of course you could call me Lady B. If you're just joining me, this is hashtag trending. I said the show that keeps you updated on everything trending on social media. If you're new here, you're welcome. Sit tight, stay cozy. You can www.spectrumtv.ng or on our socials as displayed on your screen. You can also connect with me via Instagram at official_Blessing Dixon. Now here's what you do for me. Please grab some snack, grab some juice, keep some napkins by your side because you'll laugh a little and wipe some tears. Back. Trust me, it's so much fun to be back again. The program is hashtag trending, that one-stop show that offers you a potpourri of everything trending on social media. Now let's scoop the gist. A lot has happened and I can't wait to tell you. So hashtag stands for every social conversation, and Twitter is that space where we shop for hashtags, as well as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Let's Chat, in fact every of the socials. Now the first hashtag we have for you today is in politics, and it's something we saw the supplementary elections in some states with reports of violence, you know, so many things happening at the same time, but the spotlight seems to be in Adamawa State with the resident electoral commissioner announcing a winner before the collation from 12 local government. Now let's take a look at what happened in the supplementary elections. We saw the PDP candidate in Bayelsa State win Southern Ijaw Federal, emerge as Kogi's gubernatorial candidate for the Labour Party. Now the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Sunday also declared Rodney Abomaway of the People's Democratic Party as the winner of the Southern Ijaw Federal Constituency in Bayelsa State. We also saw APC retain a Gumel Federal Constituency seat in Jigawa, and also the INEC also declared Sokoto. We saw the former governor Tambuwal emerge as Sokoto South Senator-elect. He won in Sokoto South Senatorial District. Now in Adamawa, which the focus of everyone in Nigeria seems to be, we saw is null and void. Now they made a statement saying the attention of the commission has been drawn to the purported declaration of the winner in the Adamawa governorship election by the resident electoral commissioner, even when the process was not like an acceptance speech, when she wasn't sure of the result. So many persons are trying to, you know, just connect the dots, saying Binani, we support you, but you should have waited. I mean, 10 local governments have the result has not been collated and you rush to just give an acceptance speech. What exactly is happening in Adamawa State? The spotlight just seems to be on Adamawa State, with so many netizens saying, is it Binani? Is it another person? But Binani, why did you rush to give an acceptance speech when you had not officially, you were not sure if the results are for an acceptance speech? The spotlight seems to be in Adamawa with the resident electoral commissioner. He was also summoned to the headquarters in Abuja and questioned, and then INEC declared the result null and void, and for now said Binani is not the winner. Moving on, in Sokoto State, we saw PDP's Dasuki win the Kebe Tambuwal Federal Constituency seat, and Honorable Adsamat Dasuki won Kebe Tambuwal federal constituencies in the supplementary election in Sokoto State with over 47,000 votes. Now in Rivers State, where there seem to be some issues. We saw the People's Democratic Party candidate for Gokana Kana Federal Constituency in Rivers State emerge as winner for the supplementary elections. There's so many things, so many results, but it just seems everyone's spotlight is on Adamawa State. Binani on the lips of but so many netizens are questioning the electoral process in Nigeria, saying what exactly is happening? Does it mean we cannot have a free, a fair, and a conclusive election in Nigeria? I mean, this is supplementary election after the elections, and we're still having all these issues. What people by the people is not achievable in Nigeria. The supplementary elections also saw EFCC arresting 12 persons in Kano and Katsina State for alleged vote buying. What is the fate of democracy in Nigeria? What's the fate of elections in Nigeria? Like I said, a lot happened in Nigeria in the supplementary elections, and I'll be giving you a breakdown Benani's actions. Moving on from the supplementary elections and everything at Adamawa, Rivers, Sokoto, we move on to Rishi Sunak, which has gathered 9,000 tweets. Now, Rishi Sunak, if you might ask, who is Rishi Sunak? Rishi Sunak is a British politician who had served as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and leader of the Conservative Party since October 2022. Now, he previously held 2 cabinet positions under Boris Johnson, and lastly, he was the Chancellor. Paul Brand tweeted, "Breaking: Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is being investigated by the Standards Committee in Parliament for allegedly failing to declare an interest." Well, another netizen called Adam Bienkov tweeted, "Rishi Sunak is now under investigation by Parliament Standards Commissioner over an alleged failure to declare an interest. The Prime Minister recently failed to declare his wife's shares in a child care agency when asked about his decision to hand government subsidies to them." Well, BBC Breaking News at BBC News tweeted, netizen called Pipa Kriya tweeted, "Breaking: Rishi Sunak under investigation by Parliamentary Standards Commissioner over possible failure to declare interest." Of course, we know when you get into office, you're expected to declare your assets and all of that. Well, Rishi Sunak failed to do that, and now he is under investigation. We watch and we wait. Well, back here in Nigeria, still in politics and a little bit on tech outside the country, we see the hashtag access trending with 330 Lagos. Now, we also saw Elon Musk come out in an interview to tell Tucker Carlson that various government agencies had full access to everything that is going on Twitter, including people's DMs, direct messages. Now, let's take a look at some of the tweets. Yaba Left Online tweeted, "Gridlock as aviation workers block access roads to Lagos Airport." Hassan Mafi, another netizen called Hassan Mafi at That Day 1992, tweeted, "Elon Musk says US government agencies had full access to Twitter data, including DMs." Well, this sounds like what the US government constantly accuses the Chinese government of doing. Dr. Anastasia Mary Lupis, another netizen called Mary Lupis, tweeted, "Billionaire Twitter access to Twitter communications when he purchased and took full control over the social media giant last year." Well, a netizen called Chairman at WSB Chairman tweeted, "Elon Musk just said these management. This is almost as bad as the illegal government surveillance Edward Snowden exposed in 2013. Now, what are your thoughts on this? If you're a Twitter user, I mean, we're grabbing tweets from Twitter, and you get to find out that someone else, right? What are your comments on this? A lot of persons are like, Elon Musk, try like in Nigeria they say, what exactly is happening? Are you serious? So you mean the US government sees my DMs, even private messages I sent to my loved ones, protesting. We'll bring you more news on that as the event unfolds. Well, we move on, but still in politics, to talk about perjury, which has gathered 22,000 tweets. Now, the hashtag perjury has gathered 22,000 tweets. Judicial proceeding. Now, where the person knows the statement to be false or believes it to be false. Now, any statement you make under an oath in a judicial proceeding, section 118 of the Nigerian Penal Code, and the punishment is 14 years. Now, why is perjury trending? Or like a Nigerian who say, "Waiting consign me." Now, calm down. Netizens are saying, People's Gazette at People's Gazette tweeted, Guinean passport. Nigerian constitution allows Tinubu to hold dual citizenship, Fashola says. Well, another netizen lied about it on his INEC form, which is perjury. Well, a distinguished field marshal, another netizen called General Olucho, tweeted, "Did Tinubu commit perjury or not? Respect is not in our constitution, but there's a punishment for perjury. Stop deflecting." Well, another netizen called Bede Ezugo at BD Ezugo tweeted, "The most controversial president select in Nigeria's history. Drug trafficking, money laundering, and $460,000 for feature. 25% in FCT, forged certificate, INEC not following its guidelines, VP's double nomination, election rigging, dual citizenship, and perjury." Well, your opinion solely remains yes and not that of Spectrum Television. We move on to by answering the wrong question here. Nobody said anything about dual citizenship or no dual citizenship. Did your boss lie under an oath or not? Did Tinubu commit perjury or not? That's the question. Well, we think, and there's more that meets the eye. A lot just seems to be happening on the political scene in Nigeria. It just seems like it's extraordinary every day. We get new events unfolding every day. I mean, maybe you need to take a deep breath right now or grab that glass of water, because the tension and the pressure is getting. And the Benue State governor also launching the Epis airline in his state officially. So many netizens condemning the attacks in Benue. A lot just seems to be happening in Benue, and netizens are talking about it. Let's see what they are saying. Benue's First at Benue's First tweeted, "Epis makes historical first flight from Abuja to Makurdi. Congratulations to Benue people." Well, another netizen called Honorable Michael Shawan at Michael Shawan tweeted, "Benue's ceremony of resumption commercial flight operations from Makurdi, Abuja, Makurdi, Lagos." Well, the Middle Belt Ochanya at Critical Thought tweeted this: "Why are Nigerian Christians in bracket pastors not leading peaceful against the massive killings of Christians in southern Kaduna, Benue, etc.? Isn't this obvious enough that this is a religious war against Christians?" Well, she was talking about the attacks in Benue State and Kaduna. Senator Shehu Sani, another netizen at Shehu Sani, tweeted, "The killings in Benue continues. unabated that the state government is tired of raising alarms and pointing fingers, and the federal government, Oseni Rufai at Oseni Rufai tweeted, "People are killed in Benue." Oseni Rufai tweeted, "People are killed in Benue and nothing is said. I thought the government will make a bold decision to sue the federal government over insecurity, or is it only applicable to Naira policy?" Well, Arise News at Arise TV also tweeted, "Benue Governor Autumn calls for suspension of Nigeria's planned population census until internally displaced persons go back to their homes." It looks like the proposed census is coming with an agenda, especially about the attacks, the killings in Benue State, saying enough is enough. Government should do something about this. It's not nice that the blood of innocent citizens and Nigerians are spilled daily in Benue State. What everything politics, and move to health, where we have the hashtag meat trending. Do you enjoy, meat, beef, pork, whatever, ram, everything? Do you enjoy it? Well, meat is trending with 32,000 tweets. Now, people are talking about meat. Most of the vegans are condemning those who eat meat, while others are like, do what works for you. No judgment, no condemnation. Just do what works for you. Well, let's take a look at some of the tweets. Meat companies control 85% of the meat market. Tyson, JBS, Cargill, and National Beef. Patriot Sweet is now partnering with Riverbend Ranch to try and break this monopoly up. They are now selling beef raised on their Montana ranch and processed at the meat processing facility. About the canned beef. Well, we move on to another tweet from Tozin Hexmt at Hexmt1, who tweeted, "Meat or money? Just reply with one and pass it on." Well, you watching me, would you pick meat or would you pick money if you're all right? The cameramen are saying meat over money, guys. In this, are you in Nigeria at all? All right, meat or money? Just reply with one and pass it on. If you pick meat, you can't pick the money. If you pick money, you can't pick the meat. So meat or money? Well, we move on to another tweet from Dina at Dina the Bird, who tweeted, "After eating jollof rice and fried meat alone in the bus, you are now turning to ask me, where are we? We are in Afghanistan. Weary." This individual looks really pained, but I could relate to it. You sitting in an airtight bus, someone eating close to you. I mean, you just finished eating and you're now asking the person, "Please, where are we? We're in Afghanistan. We're in US. We flew. We are now in Brazil." Well, so much seems to be happening, and the conversation on meat is both serious and not. Some persons are saying processed meat, canned meat. How can you trust canned meat? It's the preservatives in it. So many conversations health-wise about meat. We take another tweet from Kappa, a netizen called Kappa at Aterio5, who tweeted, "Beyond Meat is very bad for you. Anything processed is bad, but Beyond Meat is said to be one of the worst foods you can eat. Might as well drink hot vegetable oil." Now, he was raising the question concerning meat. I know sometime when I was living in a particular part in Nigeria, we saw people even cooking the blood and allowing it to coagulate and then eating it like that. And I'm like, is this meat? How are you eating cow's blood? Like, even if it's coagulated, guys, some things we do aren't really. Wish has gathered 19,000 800 tweets. Now help me ask your neighbor, if you're watching this program with somebody or your friend or family, do you know your status? Do you know your status? Are you AIDS free? Well, know your status is on every netizen's lips. Now, if you do not know your status, please do a test and know your status. Let's take a look at some of the tweets and comment on social media. Lie Alupo at Lie Alupo tweeted, "The journey to end AIDS by 2030 starts by knowing your HIV status." When tweeted, "I express my personal thanks to all who participated in the Kabaka birthday run. The king has urged us to banish HIV/AIDS out of Uganda and Africa by 2030. It's smart to heed the call." Well, another netizen called Owen Benjamin at Owen Benjamin tweeted, "Forget about COVID test. I think anyone flying in from Europe should be tested for a test." Please know your status, ensure that we are healthy, and of course, even if you're living with HIV and AIDS, you know it is not the end of the world. You have your antiretroviral drugs close by, and just ensure that you stay healthy and curtail the spread. Do not take it upon yourself. We saw a tweet, a viral tweet, I think sometime last year, of a lady saying she caught her infected blood into Zobo, and the hashtag Zobo was trending all that time, you know, just to infect more people because she was HIV positive. Please, if you are spread of the virus. Well, we move to sport, where we have the hashtag Enrique trending with 49 Enrique trending with 49,100 tweets. Now, Louis says so much about him. Let's take a look at some tweets. Frank Khalid OBE at Frank Khalid tweeted, "I like Louis Enrique. I would prefer him to be our manager based on experience and has the right mentality. Also, Enrique remains on the list as the leading candidate, but I still see Nagelsmann as the favorite and Enrique as the second option. Louis has already presented his ideas and will have new conversations soon. Race open. Will come for Julian if we sign him. Julian's fans will come for Enrique if we sign him. Another Chelsea FC civil war is brewing." We are still talking about sports. We move on to this hashtag that you know because it has been trending all day. Now, the player Hakimi's wife filed for a divorce, and she also demanded for half of the Moroccan footballer's property and fortune. Now, he is the highest paid players in League One, and he receives more half of his fortune, saying he needs half of his property. But when they arrived in court, here's the twist: they realized that Hakimi had no property and that the bank had none either. All his properties, he had long time put all his properties under his mother's name. Now, this led a lot of netizens to start calling him mommy's boy. "Oh boy, you smart guy. This is wisdom." But Hakimi is not as innocent as he looks. He has some trust netizens. Mommy's boy was trending, Hakimi was trending, with everyone just putting in their 2 cents on the conversation. Let's see what netizens had to say. Yaba Left Online at Yaba Left Online tweeted, "Putting all your fortunes to your mom's name as a married man is off. Relationship expert Solomon Bucci." Well, Cleverly, another netizen called Cleverly, posted this with a picture of a mother carrying the locker for her son. Well, another netizen called Steady Boy at Steady Day tweeted, "Even you weigh your asset no pass phone and power bank, they follow them shout mommy's boy. They play, just they play. Another netizen called Agba John Doe at John Doe tweeted, "Why are you people just tagging me on the issue of the Moroccan footballer? Anything surprising about it? His mother knows women don't love men, and what he did doesn't make him a mommy's boy either. He was 5 steps ahead of his greedy wife. Serves her right." And well, your opinion solely remains yours. Another netizen called Cool Ustaz at Cool Ustaz tweeted, "This is a fact that some women don't marry for love. They marry for financial security. Any mistake the man does is an opportunity for them to cash out. Sometimes married wise men." Well, a netizen called Jeff Timer at Jeff Timer tweeted, "I just understand the reason why women hate mommy's boys. They know they would have to face another woman that understands the game. Hakimi is to her name. The misunderstanding between the two is something we do not really know the full story. We only know what the media tells us. So let's not be quick to throw shade, please." Well, we'll take a short break now, and I'll be back with more stories from the entertainment trends. Don't go anywhere.
Knowledge or an escape.
From generation to generation, the Nigerian broadcasting industry has worked tirelessly to serve you.
And now, this service will finally be recognized.
Come May 17th this year, broadcasters all over Nigeria will gather at a hotel and suites for the maiden edition of the Nigerian Broadcasting Awards, an award ceremony set to reward hard work and excellence in the broadcast media. Voting starts on 20th April and ends on 4th May 2023. Visit www.tnbawards.ng to vote now. They've served and they're still serving. It's time we say thank you. This award is organized by the Broadcasting Organizations of Nigeria, Bonn.
Welcome back. The program is still #trending live in Spectrum Television. Do well to follow us on all our socials as displayed on yours choice awards. Nomination happened over the weekend, and the #Kule Remi is trending with 15,400 tweets. Now, the twist is questions. Here's what netizens are saying. Big Uncle at Usman Shafe tweeted this: Anikulapo got 16 nominations, and Kule Remi, that was the lead actor in the movie, got 0 nomination. Since last year till now, I don't even think there has been the way Hedis lost it. Well, a netizen called Wow Podcast at Wow Podcast tweeted: Anikulapo sweeping nominations, and the male lead Kunle Remi is snubbed. God, I beg. #AMVCA9. Well, a netizen called Jasmine Robert at Mood Like Jasmine tweeted: There's something fishy about Kunle Remi not being nominated categories. I don't know if I'm just being paranoid, but it feels like he's been boycotted for his expose on Nedu's podcast. Well, Remy then went ahead to nominate 2 actors from the same movie as Best Supporting Actor, Daylight Robbery. We're still talking about, and Zlatan is trending after he took to Twitter on his official Twitter handle to share this. World President at Zlatan Ibile tweeted, "Your personal favorite Zlatan song," just tweeting, retweeting, singing along, vibing to most of his songs. Let's see netizens' replies. Ferry Bemi at Red Ferry Lee tweeted, "Overthinking no fit solve problem. Better days are coming, Mawobe." And Faji repeated the lyrics of that song is just what she tweeted there. Ewa of Futa at Emma Kid tweeted, "Bolale Pepe Demo." Pepe Dem at then dropped $200,000 on this piece from Godson. Omo Babalashe Okere o. Repeat after me. I would never be broke in my life. Well, you all should consult Zlatan for skincare advice. Man is serving. Well, he definitely has a fresh skin. What's your favorite Zlatan song? Maybe you should comment on this live stream. Well, we move on from entertainment, tone it down a bit, to something serious as we wrap up the show this evening, and that's the hashtag height lengthening. Now, how far would you go to change something you do not like about you? Hashtag something people used to say back, shake what you got, or dance with whatever you got, or be proud of what you have. These days, some netizens say it's now be prodigy to grow taller. Now, the man identified as Moses Gibson from Minnesota in the United States has undergone a leg surgery to add 5 inches to his height. After struggling to talk to women for years due to self-doubt about boys his age, go through growth spurt that he did not, he just became very insecure. Now, he went on to say he tried medications and even, well, Gibson eventually decided to have a surgery to increase his height after all other options failed. Now, we spoke to some newsmen about struggles with his height, saying, "I've struggled with my height. Even when I was in high school, I was always getting to me gradually." Now, he learned about a procedure that could lengthen his legs, and he began working extra hours to save up enough money for the surgery during college. Now, he said after working as a software engineer during the 2016, but 7 years later, he's come for the second round of the surgery using a height lengthening device. Now, this is what the doctors did to increase his height. The doctors broke his tibia and fibula bones and inserted a magnetic limb lengthening nails into them. Now, this is what he has to live with. He has to use a height lengthening device 3 times per day, pulling the cut bones apart 1 million. But let's look at what netizens are saying. Azubike Ihe Jeme commented, "So it is not only women doing bomb to impress men, even men have joined the bandwagon." Nelson Eguare, another netizen, commented, "Unbelievable." Odunsumi Oluwa Yemisi commented, Omosagba tweeted, "I mean, what a woman can do, a man too can do. You are doing well, bro." Well, the netizen called Ijoma Njoku Agada commented, "What is wrong with this generation? You are creating more problems for yourself. Just be grateful and know that you are wonderfully and beautifully made." Well, a netizen called Odia Osimbe Odia commented, "You are tall physically is not a sign that you are tall in your heart. What makes a man great is his wisdom, ideal, and creativity inbuilt in him. Be proud of who you are." Well, a netizen called Uyi Eribo Osagie commented, "I thought this recreation is done by women in Jesus' name. Like, haven't they heard there's a man or woman for everyone? Why you want still impress person without considering the long-term effect?" Well, a netizen called Amechi Urama commented, "He needs another such." Well, a netizen called Afolabi Samson Dolapo commented, "He made history already. I just hope he doesn't regret it all in the nearest future. Now he's a happy man and he got what he wanted with his hard-earned money. Good luck to him." I don't know how to feel right now, and we do not judge here. Well, so much of changes in this world. The world is changing, people are changing. Height lengthening surgery, who would have makes you happy? But these days, the side effects, the repercussions of these things, well, there's so much changes in the world. I would draw the curtains for today's show by saying, please remain true to yourself, and wherever you are, build a culture of peace. You're perfect just the way you are, and there's no replacement for you in the whole world. There's nobody like you in the world. So just be true to yourself, appreciate your small wins, keep building, keep pushing, keep just contributing. Every physique, it is not your beautiful smile, it is not the makeup that people will remember, it is how you treat them that matters. My name is Blessing Dixon, but of course you can call me Lady BC. Tomorrow, same time, same station. Please stay safe and stay out of trouble. Au revoir.